Hey everyone, I'm going over the playlist short assignment. This is just me talking you through it in case that's helpful in the way you learn. The purpose of the assignment is to help you understand the form and structures of musical theater, as well as to test about viable adaptations of different source materials, and to, of course, experiment with multimodal writing. You have music and you have drama and you have your own analysis, all kinds of stuff. Um, so you're going to put together a short playlist via Spotify or another streaming service of your choice, as long as I'm able to see it somehow or listen to it. You'll either offer an alternative soundtrack to a musical we have studied in class, or you're going to frame a story you would like to see realized as a musical. Um, so hopefully that's relatively straightforward. Depending on what you choose, you'll have a different playlist. So first, you're either going to choose a story or a musical from our class. Um, it does not have to be material you own the copyright to. You're not actually doing it, but you can kind of, choose your favorite fan culture if you like. Um, for example, especially because it's coming to its conclusion right now, I thought it would be fun to do one on the TV show Stranger Things, if you think that would be a good musical. Then what you're going to do is you're going to look at soundtracks to musicals. What kinds of songs are there? What have you been listening to? There's usually a love song or two. There's usually some kind of internal introspective work, those sort of 11 o'clock numbers. You'll want a good opening number. You'll want some important songs for your leads. You'll want an act one finale. You'll want a finale for the show. Plan on about 15 to 20 songs. I'm not 100% like married to that, but most shows tend to have about that many. Next, you'll think about the context. In the case of Stranger Things, our example, it's set in the 1980s, and there are already some popular songs in its soundtrack. So, that gives you a little bit of a head start. You could start there and branch out. If you were adapting an older musical for now, you would look at current songs and you could look at different playlists, different charts, whatever your sort of songs of the summer are, etc. Then what you'll do now that you've got a bunch of notes together is to make the playlist itself. Any streaming service is fine as long as I can see it. Then you'll want to double check it, make sure you've got the plot points of your musical covered and it feels coherent. And last, you'll write a paragraph explaining the choices you made. The length of the paragraph can vary, and you'll upload it to CourseDen along with a link to your playlist. The deadline is flexible. I mean, I had put July 6th because of the, rapidity of the class. It's also possible to just do it after Module 5, but also it's okay to, spend a few extra days working on it if that's useful for you, especially if you're not that used to musicals. If you have further questions, check in with me and I'll be excited to see how you're doing. Take care.